Sunny Hostins' husband has been accused of federal insurance fraud in a new lawsuit. He is one of 200 defendants named in one of the biggest racketeering influence ever filed in New York. But wait, Sunny might have accidentally ratted on her own husband live on air. For
the kickbacks, here's a clip I want you guys to see of Sunny Hostin on The View, Tom, basically implicating her husband in this type of a scheme. Play the clip.
Sunny, get in here.
I agree with mostly everything that's been said. I mean, we know that, only about 31% of Americans trust our healthcare system. We have a terrible healthcare system. And, doctors suffer because of big corporations as well. Doctors that want to do good, like my husband, operates on someone even though they don't have insurance and then has to sue health insurance companies to get paid for the work that he's been trained his whole life to do.
Men will leave you stranded in the desert without a drop of water, and Sunny Hostins is learning this the hard way. Get this, rumor has hit the streets that Sunny's husband betrayed her just so he wouldn't go to prison. Y'all, and that's not all, despite putting her reputation and career on the line to defend him. There are also rumors that he might have possibly cheated. Y'all grab onto your seats as we dive deep into Sunny's world, which is filled with nothing but lawsuit after lawsuit. Now, as we all know by now, Sunny Hostin isn't exactly having a wonderful time at the moment. Recently, her husband Emmanuel just got caught up in one of the biggest insurance scams in history. Emmanuel, an orthopedic surgeon, and 200 other doctors just got named in one of the biggest RICO cases ever filed in New York. We are talking bigger than organized crime syndicates. He and many others are being accused of getting kickbacks after they performed very expensive, unnecessary surgeries on unsuspecting patients, and on top of that, they allegedly billed excessively high expenses to American Transit, a company that insures Uber and Lyft drivers.
Oh man, it's just The View. Just a person, the Sunny Hostin that we all love from one of my favorite shows on The View. And it's always, Tom, what'd you always say? It's always the people that always do the pointing, and it always comes back to them, all right? So when you said this is the largest RICO case ever filed in the state of New York, you guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia case. Like the mafia one was number one. This one takes it over. So he was scamming insurance companies from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers. He was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services in exchange.
Y'all, according to the lawsuit, Emmanuel knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services, including arthroscopic surgeries. American Transit then in turn kicked back a little something in compensation that was typically disguised as dividends or other cash distributions. However, that is just scratching the face of the drama. You see, Sunny has made it her thing to be the go-to lawyer on TV. I mean, how many times has she gone viral on The View while giving her legal advice? But allegations are popping up that Sunny might have known about her husband's scheme all along. Y'all people are finding it very hard to believe that a seasoned lawyer who has been married to her husband for over 25 years didn't know he was running such a scheme. The two have always been tight for years, and it's hard to believe she didn't have a clue. Sunny and Emmanuel got married in 1998, and those two lived the life. We are talking big estate in New York with, get this, 10 bedrooms and 10 baths. Have you seen the prices on a Feking studio with barely any space in New York? Now just imagine what a huge mansion with 10 bedrooms would cost. Now in the lawsuit, Emmanuel is named as the owner of Hostin Orthopedics, working out of an 8th floor office on Lexington Avenue close to Manhattan's Grand Central Terminal. According to American Transit, Emmanuel knowingly participated in an insurance fraud. Emmanuel and the other doctors are accused of exploiting New York State no-fault law, which states that insurers have to pay up to $50,000 for medical expenses for people injured in road accidents. These substantial possible no-fault recoveries can incentivize providers with ill intent to overdiagnose, overtreat, and overbill to recover the most money for themselves, American Transit said in a statement. Now, a little bit of history here. The no-fault law was introduced in 1974 in the wake of rapidly rising automobile insurance costs and when accident victims were experiencing long delays in compensation. However, it seems Emmanuel found a loophole because taxis and rideshare vehicles like Uber and Lyft are required to pay up to $200,000, 4 times the coverage for private drivers. In the aggregate, those abusing the no-fault law have racked up hundreds of millions in fraudulent payments, destabilized the livery insurance market in New York City, increased premiums for hardworking taxi cab and livery drivers, and harmed the public. Now, because of this, American Transit is seeking more than $450 million in damages in the case. According to American Transit, Emmanuel was given an investment interest in Empire State Ambulatory Surgery Center in exchange for referring a steady stream of patients. The more patients he performed wildly unnecessary surgeries on, the more they could bill the insurance, and the more money he got kicked back into his pockets. Now, naturally, when this news got out, it looked bad for Sunny, and she had to do major damage control. So Sunny did what she does best and went on the offensive by issuing a statement. Sunny clapped back against American Transit and claimed that the only reason they filed the lawsuit in the first place was so they could avoid paying for medical and surgical procedures for people it insured who were in pain. According to Sunny, American Transit has a history of filing frivolous claims, has even been investigated by New York State, and has been sued by Uber. Sunny went on further to claim that American Transit is on the verge of bankruptcy, and by naming her husband in the lawsuit, they were trying to tarnish her and her husband's name so the public could turn on them. Sunny claimed the company didn't have a valid case, so instead, they used her celebrity status to start a disgusting media smear campaign against her husband. And in fact, Sunny planned to counter-sue American Transit. We have put American Transit on notice and will file a $5 million counter lawsuit for their defamatory claims, an amount that is likely to increase as the reputational damage that American Transit has intentionally caused is difficult to quantify at this time, Sunny continued in her statement. She also demands that American Transit withdraw these false allegations, pay my husband what he is owed, and issue a public apology. Insurance companies like American Transit make an already broken healthcare system nearly impossible for Americans to navigate and get good healthcare by engaging in despicable tactics like harassing doctors, Hostin concludes. Let me be clear, where I come from, American Transit will receive a PhD from FAFO University. FAFO stands for FF, Around and Find Out. Now here is where the drama get juicer apparently. Even though they are rich, the Hostins aren't pay up this lawsuit and still be rich. So people didn't exactly buy Sunny's statement. And word on the street is that she said all of this just to save face and potentially prevent this damaging lawsuit from going forward. Just take a look at these people's reactions after they read Sunny's statement. Liars and cheaters, Sunny is just a loud mouth, just something else for her to rant about. He's going down on a RICO charge, along with scores of others. The insurance fraud charge is serious, but with RICO, he's toast. That's a lot of charges. Insurance companies generally have proof. Shame that both parties in the marriage are a sham. Hope they get what is coming. The guilty always countersue to make them look innocent. We all know the mentality of Sunny Hostin and her husband. It's written all over their faces. The view of them both is very much in focus. Guilty. Sunny always portrays herself as innocent. The feds don't go after innocent people. They are going after a ring of 200 people. I'm not sure why her children are involved. What goes around comes around. Sunny may be the person The View says bye-bye to. However, not everybody was against Sunny and her husband. Not necessarily so. This may turn out to be a money grab lawsuit by American Transit. They may very well be trying to throw up as much mess as possible to see if something sticks. The article stated that American Transit is known for filing frivolous claims lawsuits, which may be the reason that they are nearly bankrupt according to the article. Also, it is not only Dr. Hostin that American Transit is targeting. There seems to be 109 other defendants also, including Uber, I am assuming. Dr. Hostin just happens to have a notable wife whose name is familiar to people. Notice, the other defendants are not even named. Let's see how this plays out. Now, all this drama couldn't be coming at a more inopportune time for Sunny because she is also in trouble with Melania Trump. Yeah, that's correct. Because of comments Sunny made on the show, Melania is suing The View for $900 million. At least that's what people were made to believe. You see, a video shared on YouTube by a page named Expand Your Mind on February 2nd was titled, "Melania Destroys The View in 900 Just a Lawsuit, Sunny Hostins Exposed in Court." The video showed inconsistencies in its description. The description included the hashtag #Mel Gibson, even though there was no reference to him in the entire clip. In the description, it was also written that Melania Trump was suing for $100 million, which was contradictory to the claim of a $900 million lawsuit made in the headline. A watermark for CapCut and AI editing and voiceover software could also be seen on the bottom of the viral video. Fact-checking platform Snopes reported that the real clips used in the above-mentioned videos were arranged in such a manner that they seemed like shreds of evidence corroborating the fake claims. It could be concluded that there isn't enough evidence to back up the claims that Melania had filed any such lawsuit. Anyways, what do y'all think about this mess that Sunny and her husband seem to have found themselves in? Do you think they are truly innocent or they are just trying to save face? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. Till next time, bye.